Ever wondered what became of the Tanner family who hid a wisecracking alien in their garage? In 2025, join us for ALF, Cast Then and Now. From Max Wright's enduring legacy to Anne Schedeen's quiet retirement, Andrea Elson's graceful exit from the spotlight, and a heartfelt tribute to Benji Gregory, we reveal their incredible journeys. Relive the chaos and catch up with these 80s icons today. Number 1. Mihaly Meszaros, the Hungarian circus star who brought ALF to life. Born in 1939, he was 47 when ALF premiered in 1986. Standing just 2 feet 9 inches tall, Meszaros wore the full-body costume for the aliens' walking and running scenes, while Fusco provided the voice. His diminutive stature made him perfect for the furry extraterrestrials' physical antics, adding charm to the chaotic neighbor antics. Before ALF, he dazzled audiences with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, performing tricks with poodles and starring in spectacles. Post-ALF, he appeared in films like Big Top Pee-wee in 1988 as a circus midget, Waxwork in 1988 as the tiny butler Hans, and Freaked in 1993 as the mutated George Ramirez. He befriended Michael Jackson and visited Neverland Ranch often. Sadly, Meszaros passed away in 2016 at age 76 after falling into a coma. Number 2, Josh Blake as the mischievous Jake Ochmanek. Born in 1975, he was 11 years old at the start of ALF in 1986. As the Ochmanek's curious son and next-door neighbor to the Tanners, Jake often uncovered ALF's secrets, leading to hilarious close calls and teenage schemes. His wide-eyed innocence contrasted with ALF's sarcasm, making their interactions a highlight. After ALF wrapped in 1990, Blake landed the lead role of Chris in the 1987 superhero series Once a Hero, playing a teen who gains powers from a comic book. He transitioned to voice acting, voicing Murphy in Tony Hawk's American Wasteland video game in 2005 and characters in Psychonauts that same year. Now 50 in 2025, Blake keeps a low profile, focusing on family life in New York while occasionally sharing nostalgic ALF memories on social media. Number 3, Liz Sheridan as Nosy Raquel Ochmanek. Born in 1929, she was 57 when joining ALF in 1986. Portraying the eccentric, conspiracy-obsessed wife of Trevor and mother to Jake, Raquel's wild theories and meddling kept the Tanners on edge, often suspecting ALF's presence. Her quirky energy fueled the show's suburban spy comedy. A Broadway veteran with 12 shows under her belt, including Happy End with Meryl Streep, Sheridan had guest spots on Kojak, Moonlighting, and Murder, she wrote before ALF. Her defining post-ALF role came as Helen Seinfeld, Jerry's warm yet exasperated mother, on all 9 seasons of Seinfeld from 1990 to 1998. She also appeared in films like Summer Rental in 1985 and This Could Be the Night in 1957. Sheridan passed away in 2022 at age 93 from natural causes. Number 4, John LaMotta as Bumbling Trevor Ochmanek. Born in 1939, he was 47 at ALF's 1986 debut. As the dim-witted, overly friendly husband to Raquel and father to Jake, Trevor's gullibility and handyman mishaps often exposed ALF, blending slapstick with heartfelt neighborly vibes. An amateur boxer and nephew of Jake LaMotta, he brought physical comedy to the role. His film debut was One More Chance in 1981, followed by action hits like American Ninja in 1985 as the villain Zorin and Running Scared in 1986. After ALF, he guested on shows like Murphy Brown and played Eddie in Vampire in Brooklyn in 1995. LaMotta continued bit parts in TV and film through the early 2000s. He passed away in 2014 at age 75 from undisclosed causes. Number 5, Benji Gregory as Brian Tanner. Born in 1978, he was 8 years old when ALF began in 1986. Playing the clever middle child of the Tanner family, Brian bonded with ALF over science experiments and pranks, often covering for the aliens' cat-eating quips and Melmac tales. His youthful curiosity drove many heartfelt episodes amid the chaos. A prolific child actor, Gregory appeared on the A-Team, Punky Brewster, and Amazing Stories before ALF. During the show's run, he voiced characters on Fantastic Max. Afterward, he lent his voice to Biff Tannen Jr. in the Back to the Future animated series and Pound Puppies. He later joined the U.S. Air Force, serving as a boiler technician. Sadly, Gregory passed away in 2024 at age 46 from accidental heat exposure complicated by hepatic cirrhosis. Number 6. Andrea Elson as the level-headed Lynn Tanner. Born in 1969, she was 17 when ALF premiered in 1986. As the Tanner family's teenage daughter, Lynn navigated high school drama and ALF's antics with eye-rolling patience, often acting as the voice of reason amid the alien-induced mayhem. Her relatable teen angst and family loyalty made her a fan favorite, earning 2 Youth in Film Award nominations. Before ALF, Elson starred as Alice Tyler on the sci-fi series Whiz Kids in 1983, plus guest spots on Simon & Simon and Silver Spoons. Post-ALF, she appeared in Who's the Boss, Married with Children, Mad About You, and Step by Step, retiring from acting in 1998. Now 56 in 2025, Elson lives a private life in California as a yoga instructor and mother to daughter Claire, married to former ALF stage manager Scott Hopper since 1993. Number 7. Ann Schedeen as the nurturing Kate Tanner. Born in 1949, she was 37 at ALF's 1986 launch. Portraying the Tanner matriarch, Kate balanced her social worker career with wrangling ALF's chaos, delivering exasperated yet loving reactions that grounded the show's wild humor. Her poise, strength, and dry wit anchored the family dynamic. Schedeen honed her skills in guest roles on Emergency, Simon & Simon, and Cheers as Emily Phillips. She broke out in the 1984 soap Paper Dolls as attorney Sarah Frank. After ALF, she recurred on Judging Amy in 2001 and guested on shows like Murder, She Wrote. Now 76 in 2025, Schedeen enjoys a quiet retirement in California with husband Christopher Barrett, married since 1982, and their daughter Taylor, cherishing family time away from the spotlight. Number 8. Max Wright as the exasperated Willie Tanner. Born in 1943, he was 43 when ALF began in 1986. As the Tanner patriarch and social worker, Willie clashed hilariously with ALF over rules and routines, his straight-laced demeanor fueling the sitcom's core comedy while showing quiet vulnerability. A Tony-nominated stage veteran, Wright debuted on Broadway in The Great White Hope in 1968 opposite James Earl Jones. His films included Reds in 1981, The Shadow in 1994, and A Midsummer Night's Dream in 1999. TV highlights featured Buffalo Bill in 1983 and Frasier. Wright earned a Tony nod for Ivanov in 1997. Sadly, he passed away in 2019 at age 75 after a long battle with lymphoma. Number 9. Paul Fusco as the voice of ALF. Born in 1953, he was 33 during ALF's 1986 debut. As creator, writer, producer, and puppeteer, Fusco infused the sarcastic Melmatian with irreverent quips and cat-craving chaos, making ALF the show's snarky heart. His innovative puppetry brought the furry alien to vibrant life. Before ALF, Fusco honed skills in audio-visual work and improv. He expanded the universe with animated series ALF Tales in 1988 and the 1996 TV movie Project ALF. Later, ALF guested on Blossom, Hollywood Squares, and Mr. Robot in 2015. Now 72 in 2025, Fusco remains active, developing new ALF projects through his Alien productions, living with wife Linda since 1978 and son Christopher, preserving the character's legacy. Number 10. Meara as the feisty Dorothy Halligan. Born in 1929, she was 57 when joining ALF in 1986. As Willie Tanner's sharp-tongued mother, Dorothy delivered biting one-liners and meddlesome visits, her no-nonsense attitude clashing hilariously with ALF and sparking family fireworks. Half of the iconic Stiller and Meara comedy duo with husband Jerry, she's shown on The Ed Sullivan Show 36 times and released comedy albums. Broadway triumphs included Obie winning The House of Blue Leaves in 1971 and Tony-nominated Anna Christie in 1993. TV roles spanned Rhoda, Archie Bunker's Place, and All My Children. Films featured Awakenings in 1990 and Heavyweights in 1996. Sadly, Meara passed away in 2015 at age 85 from natural causes. Number 11. Jim J. Bullock as the flamboyant Neil Tanner. Born in 1955, he was 34 when he joined ALF in 1989 for its final season. As Willie Tanner's quirky, openly gay brother, Neil brought effervescent energy and comic relief, often clashing with ALF sarcasm in heartfelt family visits that highlighted themes of acceptance. His bubbly charm and quick wit made the character a memorable addition. Rising from game shows like Hollywood Squares, Bullock broke out as the naive Monroe Ficus on Too Close for Comfort from 1980 to 1985. He voiced Queer Duck in the animated series and guested on I've Got a Secret in 2000. On stage, he toured as Wilbur Turnblad in Hairspray. Now 70 in 2025, Bullock resides in California, advocating for HIV awareness after coming out in 1996, and occasionally performs in theater while cherishing a quiet life. Number 12. Bill Daly as the neurotic Larry. Born in 1927, he was 59 when ALF debuted in 1986. Portraying the Tanners' anxious neighbor and psychologist, Larry's therapy sessions with ALF devolved into hilarious breakdowns, his deadpan delivery amplifying the aliens' chaos in classic neighborly mishaps. His impeccable timing grounded the absurdity. Iconic as Major Roger Healy on I Dream of Jeannie from 1965 to 1970 and Howard Borden on The Bob Newhart Show from 1972 to 1978, Daly started as a stand-up comedian and bassist. He guested on Bewitched and Match Game frequently. Daly passed away in 2018 at age 91 from natural causes. Number 13. Beverly Archer as the stern Mrs. Bird. Born in 1948, she was 38 at ALF's 1986 premiere. As Lynn Tanner's no-nonsense high school guidance counselor, Mrs. Bird's rigid rules and unexpected ALF encounters sparked comedic tension, her authoritative presence contrasting the family's wild secrets. Her sharp comedic edge added bite to teen episodes. Archer shone as the gossipy Iola Boylan on Mama's Family from 1986 to 1990 and Gunnery Sergeant Alva Bricker on Major Dad from 1990 to 1993. She wrote episodes for both shows and guested on The Young and the Restless and Married with Children. Now 77, in 2025, Archer lives privately in California with husband Robert Bernard, married since 1976, enjoying retirement after a prolific career in TV and writing. Number 14. Dean Cameron as the smarmy Robert Sherwood. Born in 1962, he was 24 when ALF began in 1986. As Lynn Tanner's arrogant college boyfriend in Season 2, Robert's sleazy charm and oblivious antics led to ALF-fueled breakups, his overconfident persona fueling slapstick romance woes. His breakout charisma lit up the screen. Cameron exploded as Chainsaw in Summer School in 1987 and Dave Marshak in Ski School Films. TV roles included Spencer in 1984 and guest spots on The Facts of Life, My Sister Sam, Will and Grace, ER, Psych, and Shameless. He co-wrote Hollywood Palms in 2001 and tours the Nigerian Spam Scam stage show. Now 62 in 2025, Cameron performs in his parody band Cora Yoke, directs theater, and lives with wife Jessie Marion and son in Los Angeles, blending acting with music. Thanks for watching. See you next time.